Hello. Welcome to Reds. Hi, I'm Redheaded Riding Hood. You can call me Red for short. I don't have my usual people here like I usually do when I start. Usually have a few people, but we'll wait for them to come in gradually. Here, like I usually do when I start. And I always have echo. No matter if I turn the sound off on my other videos, I'm like, if I turn the sound off on my other videos, then this one won't make sound when it comes on. But it doesn't work that way. So anyways, y'all, I've been thinking about what to call my followers. I've been thinking about that, and I think this is my idea. I've been researching. Little Red Riding Hood. Like, I can't call you wolves. That's the bad guy, right? And howlers has a derogatory meaning. So when y'all start coming in, you're going to tell me what you think about this. Woodsman. That was the good guy. That was who saved Little Red. Woodsman and woodswoman. So tell me all what you think about that. So I have a guest, and she's in my basement right now, Lisa of OutDoorDashTravels, and I'm going to bring her up, and we're going to get started, even though, nobody's here yet. I don't know where y'all are, but we'll get started, and you can watch the replay. So... Oh, you got Zeus too. Hi,
Zeus. There's the Zeus master.
Oh, he's so cute. He's got his Christmas clothes on.
Oh, yeah. He's got to have his Christmas sweater. It's cold enough now. Looks like my little elf.
Oh, he looks so cute. How long have you had him?
Oh, God, he's 12 years. He's going on his 13th year.
He's an old man.
Yeah, but don't tell him that. He don't know any different, I swear. He's just loving life. He's checking it out because I had steak for supper. And he's like, Ma, where's the food?
No, that's my favorite. You know what? Every time I do a video on steak, I mean, it's just throw it on the grill or, fry it in the pan or do some mushrooms. That gets the most views. Steak. Yeah, YouTube people like steak. So
gotta tell you, I have it, and then I use with my mushrooms. I put onion powder and garlic powder in with it. Ooh,
yes.
With some butter, and it's just
I love mushrooms. I love cooking some mushrooms with my steak. And I grilled in the snow because my grill's right outside the door. I don't I might as well just throw it on the grill. And I'm like, no, and I might as well film it because YouTube's liking my steak videos. They always do well.
Wow.
So
maybe I should learn to do that on my, when I'm camping, because I have steak, in my little pots and pans, and I have my steamed vegetables and my my mushrooms, my steak, and all that stuff. So it's just people are like, hey,
we got someone who showed themselves. Jeffrey, hi. Hi. I'm good. How are you? I have Lisa here from OutDoorDashTravels, and here's Brenda. Yay. We got some watchers. We got some lurkers because it says
hello.
I'm chatting with Lisa.
And Zeus.
How's everybody doing?
Little guy.
So when did you start your travels? Well, you probably started your travels before you started your channel, right?
Oh, yes. Well, I mean, let's just put it. No, not really. No? I started my travels in my van. Well, actually, I had a Honda Element at first, and then I found that was just too small.
Yeah.
And then my mom had a Kia Sedona, so I converted that. While she went to the casino, I would stay in the van. And But that's, my mom's car. So I couldn't take that whenever I wanted. So then
Mhm.
I got the Honda Element, and then it was just way too small to enjoy, your space. And then I got the Cascade camper. Actually, I rented one first.
Mhm.
Took it out for the weekend, and, because Voyager camper vans had Cascade campers in their lineup. So I purchased one before I bought one. I wanted to make sure that, yes, indeed, this was the vehicle for me, and I don't regret it. Do not regret it.
Mhm. So that's what you have now, the Cascade camper?
Yep. The
Oh,
ProMaster City is the Cascade camper build out. Mhm.
oh, okay. I didn't know that's what it was called. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
So
I didn't build it out. I just don't have the time and, for me to get on the road and everything else, I just honestly did not have the time to gather everything, to build everything, to what I wanted and what I liked.
mhm.
And so it was at the time only $8,000 for the conversion, and they did solar, a bed, the storage, the curtains, the lights, the electrical, the water, you know,
Wow, that's
they
awesome.
did the fridge, the battery, the charging, hooking it up to the van. It was only 8,000. So, I mean, it was such a good deal. And even now, I think they're up to like 9,800, but it's all lithium now. I have AGM. So I have the older version. Um, but they now have 2 solar panels, 2 fans, bigger fridge, lithium. Um, and I'm like, "Wow, man, I should have waited." But then I'm like, "No, I like what I got."
Yeah.
Me and Zeus love it. He's like "What's happening, ma?"
Okay. I will put your link in
I
the
just
I linked her channel, OutDoorDashTravels, below, and it's
Thank
also
you.
pinned to the top of the chat, you
Thanks,
guys.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been
So,
fun, and I've been, trying to document when I've gone out, and when I haven't gone out, I've been, the things and tips and tricks that work for me.
mhm.
Like when it gets cold, what did I do?
Yeah.
Um, I'm having a video come out this week on well, I'm continuing my editing course. So
Yay.
the graphics will come out on Wednesday. Yeah, I got sick, guys, last week. I just and there was so much more to add, and I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it, but it'll come out Wednesday, for graphics. So adding lower thirds and text and, backgrounds and animations and things like that.
Yeah, you need that practice.
And that will pretty much wrap up everything, and then we'll learn how to export, and then we'll learn how to upload to YouTube. Yee. But we gotta learn how to do thumbnails too. So Canva is coming up, people. Yeah, but that's the course.
Oh, Canva. I have Canva. I use Canva for like my thumbnails and stuff.
Mhm.
And
That's what you use it for.
I want to work on a net banner, do a banner. Um,
Yep. If you go to my channel, that's all done with Canva.
mhm.
All
Yeah,
of it's done with Canva.
I've learned
And
how to do the thumbnails with Canva. And so, yeah, now I'm going to do the banner. I had a banner that somebody did, and I could have left it up. It would have been fine. I don't think they really would have cared, but I just felt weird about it because I sort of had a falling out with that person, so I took it down. But I
you
can make
know,
my own now, so
you can
that's
make your own. I made mine.
mhm,
It's simply, it's a simple thing and had the basic necessities, and
mhm.
people, got to my channel, know my channel. So
Yeah,
that's pretty much it.
I
I'd
want
even
to work
designed
with
the
you.
logo with Canva.
Yeah. Oh,
So,
cool. I've I got somebody to do my little Wolfie logo. Um, but yeah, I've gotten pretty good at doing the thumbnails, and I and all the people I've had on, they didn't even. I asked somebody. I think I asked her soul vacation. I asked her to email me at picture, but she didn't. And I just gotten good at stealing people's picture off of Facebook, and
Yeah.
I'm like, well, if they picked it for that, and they must like this picture, so
Yeah.
and that's what I did with yours too.
It's, that's, usually, when you're a guest or whatever on there, it's pretty much a given that, hey, it's free access anyways. If I
Yeah.
really wanted to copyright something, I would make it non-downloadable.
Okay.
You
I
know.
don't even know how to do that. But
Oh, it's just a formatting of the picture. Just putting
okay.
in an extra code.
And
But I
so
mean, for me, it's not hard for me to do. But I mean, it's free access.
yeah, the one thing was with Lindy. So Lindy doesn't have a Facebook. I don't know. Um, Lindy's Awesome Van Adventure.
Mm-hmm.
So I took her picture off of one of her videos.
Yeah,
So thank
it
you,
works.
Jesse.
It gets
Yeah,
the job done.
I looked for one where she was a lot of them like she was making. I was like, wait, she looks kind of mad. She might not want me.
Yeah, right?
So I found one where she was smiling, and it turned out cute.
This is
Linda's a
Zeus. This is
silly
what he does.
lady.
This
Oh,
is what he does.
he's just chilling.
He's chilling. This is what he does. Even in the van. He's like, yeah, whatever, mom.
Well, my dog was pretty chill. I had a dog. She was pretty chill in the house, but she just wasn't good with traveling.
Oh, he
We made that
loves it. Because he knows he doesn't have to
difficult
eat kibble
decision to
every
be
time that we're
home.
out. He gets people food.
Uh,
See, at home, I can't give people food because my other dog has a sensitive stomach.
oh,
So he doesn't get the people food them that often.
mine
Hey, I'm going to
loves
put you down, buddy.
food too.
You and your cute little Christmas matter. Say bye, everybody. Bye.
So, and we met. I have my jacket on from Julian Wolf Center. Lisa and I met at the Glow meetup in California in July. In Julian,
Yep.
yeah, that was fun.
Oh, yeah.
In Utah,
That was a trip for me. Oh my God. Because I had driven from Texas. I went all the way to Nevada City for a weekend. There was a meetup with the other Cascade campers that weekend. And then, sorry about the dog. That's the other dog.
that's okay.
Carol had her meetup on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And then I drove to Colorado for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then drove home Saturday and crashed Sunday.
Wow.
I'm like, wow. I said, that was a trip.
I went
That
I went on after that and went up the coast to California, and I had a problem with my brand new car. Well, it was the newest car I ever got. It's a 2020 RAV hybrid, and um, my car was in the shop. And then I was gonna stop at the Grand Canyon on the way to California from here, but I didn't. And I got there, gosh, I picked up the car from the shop and then left. Um, so
Yeah, on my way up there, up to Northern Cal, I did stop at Grand Canyon. I
uh,
did make that stop for 2 days.
yeah, that's nice. I didn't even since I was going up the coast and I went up to Oregon. I didn't, but maybe next time when I go to California, I will stop there. But I've been there before, but with the kids. So it was a while ago when the kids were little.
I had never been there. It was kind of one of my bucket list items, and I was supposed to go with my mom. So that was kind of a, we made it, Mom, even though, she's not here, but we had planned on doing it. And because she wanted to see the Grand, she flew over it. She's gone around it, but she's never really gone to it. So we had planned, okay, in the summertime, we're going to go this year. And she didn't make it. So that's why I said, okay, I'm going to go a couple days early and I'm going to go to the Grand Canyon. I'm going to be on the BLM land, which, by the way, nobody was around me. I couldn't believe it. Not a single soul.
Wow.
Not a single soul. So at night, it was like, oh my God, the sky with I could see the Milky Way, oh, tons of stars. It was so, so beautiful. Oh my goodness. And it's only a mile south of the south entrance. I mean, talk about wow. Like I thought, got up
Mm,
there and boom, I was right there at the south entrance. I couldn't believe it. And it
cool.
parked for free. Then they
Yeah.
want like
Great.
$40 inside the park for a campsite.
Mm-hmm.
But a mile down the road I parked for free.
Yeah. Wow. Uh-huh.
Really?
And it's just as pretty, right?
Oh my god, it was fantastic. It was fantastic, and then I did my I had to work, so I worked. I had Starlink, so, I got a good clear shot of the North Sky, and I did my work, whatever, I packed up, and I went to go see whatever I wanted to see, and then I hit the road back to Nevada City up in, Northern Cal, and let me tell you, it's freaking beautiful. If you get the chance, people, it's only a mile south of the South Rim, South Entrance. I'm telling you, it's just amazing, amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Evangelist. Your
Hey.
dog is very beautiful. Oh, thank you, Jeffrey. It's kind of weird being on this side. Usually I'm the one who's
Ah, this is new.
I'm the one
You're
that's
not hot
moderating.
now, right?
Or I mean but y'all can ask me any questions, anything. I
Wow.
started following you on Instagram. Hopefully that's all right. Yeah, of course. I started actually doing TikTok too. Oh my gosh, it's
I
addictive.
was over there
TikTok
today.
is addictive. Because I
Yeah.
started making bracelets. I
Dude.
started making the natural crystal bracelets, and I picked that as a hobby. And, actually somebody's like, yeah, if you make a necklace out of that, can I buy that from you?" And I'm like, "Really?"
People keep saying that. Hmm. You need
So
another job though, like a hole in the head, right?
right, exactly, exactly. I said, "Well, you know what? It's just for fun," and I figured, they make personalized Christmas gifts, put it on a package or something for somebody. That's kinda nice. What I've been doing is, servers and, any restaurants that I go to or anything like that, I let
Well,
them
that's
choose
nice.
whatever I have on my arms because, they don't get the recognition, they get beat up a lot by people and it's really servers have a really hard job and y'all better, pay up and tip up.
Yeah,
I mean, come on, that's what they live on. They don't make anything for a salary. They
yeah,
live off of their tips, and honestly, I know how hard it was to work. So, it gave them a boost. They put a smile on their face for the rest of the day or whatever. And, it was no sweat for me. So, it was just fun.
yeah. I like to give a good tip. I mean, and I've never really had a bad server. One time, me and my friend in St. Louis area were at who were we at? Like an IHOP or something like that, and we got very much ignored. And she was paying that time, and we didn't tip. And I still didn't feel right about that. I felt weird. I was like, it's really
Even
bad. It
if
was
I get
really,
bad service,
really
it doesn't matter. They could still have a really bad day,
yeah,
or something could have happened, because you're not walking their shoes.
yeah.
And that's their paycheck. And yeah, sometimes but I gotta tell you, oh my god, I saw this on TikTok. There's a restaurant in the UK called Karen's Diner.
No, no.
And oh my god, like so this couple knows about the restaurant, right? Knows about the crassness and everything else. So the hostess goes up to him and they brought their mom, who's probably around in their 80s or 90s. And the hostess comes over, "What do you want, grandma?" Just It's really well, you don't have to speak to me like that. Well, then if you don't like it, get out of here.
Oh my goodness.
It was like,
So
and
is this a thing? Do people like that to be like abused?
not necessarily
Just
abused. I mean,
abused?
they're not physical or anything else, but they're like, they say what's on
Verbally.
their mind, like a Karen, like
Mhm.
they're right and everyone else is wrong. And oh
Hi,
my
Diana.
God, I laughed. This woman, this old elderly individual, she just was like, "Oh, you can't talk to me like that." Well, if you don't like it, you can go. And just like, "Oh, what? What?" And meanwhile, the couple that brought her are dying. They're laughing in the background. Because they
Like a
knew what it was.
joke.
Oh my God, I laughed so hard. I said, "Could you imagine a restaurant like that here?" The servers would never leave because
Mhm.
it'd be okay to say what's on their mind, you know what I mean? Oh my goodness. The servers would never leave.
They probably never get tipped though either, you know?
No, but
Oh.
that's what they expect when the customers come in there. So if they do, they make good bank because they know that's what they're expecting. At
Mhm.
the Karen Diner. I think it's called Karen Diner or Karen's Diner in the UK.
That's
If you look it up, oh my God.
funny.
I laughed. I laughed so hard. I thought, "Oh my God, there's an actual place like this." Who would want to go to a restaurant and pay to be like have a Karen in front of your face? Because I'm like, no, no. But then I laughed so hard. I'm like, could you imagine if I was a server there? Oh boy. It'd be fun.
Yeah, that's funny.
And then Miss Nancy Serenity say, "Hi, good evening, good evening."
Yes,
I've
that's
seen Karen's Diner. See? Brenda, I'm not lying. Brenda's seen Karen's Diner.
okay.
See, I've seen Karen's Diner. I was like, "Oh my gosh," I laughed so hard, I think. And like I said, TikTok is addictive. And where do you think I got all my crystal beads from?
Mhm.
TikTok.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're all in China. It's
Hmm.
TikTok. Because I mean, if you get crystal beads here, first of all, you don't know if they're I mean, even in China, you don't know either.
Mhm.
There's some people that are trying to pass off burnt amethyst as citrine. I mean, yes, but you gotta know what you're buying. But they pack it live for you on live so you can see what the stones are.
Hey, now we got some people coming in here. Hey, Turtle Den. Hey, Dan.
We could let our inner Karen out for fun. Yeah, exactly. The servers would never if I was a server at that diner and I was allowed to see if a customer really ticked me off because they were being rude, I could be rude right back and it'd be okay. I wouldn't lose my job. I mean, seriously, I would never leave that diner.
And everybody has an inner Karen, let's be real, right? You know, honestly.
Everyone's entitled to a bad day, trust me, but being able to do it, day in and day out and be able to speak your mind as is and not have to be filtered because you're a server, oh,
Mhm.
man, that'd be like dream job.
Mm. Yeah.
A to Z Dan, hey,
Yeah,
turtledom.
that's Cargo Dan.
How's everyone doing today? Any questions? I know y'all know me, and if you don't, you should.
Yes, go check out her channel.
We have a lot of fun, Dashers unite. Dashers and Globies, we're all one big tribe. We
Yeah,
we help each other out and say hi and,
yes.
I mean,
We have fun.
why not, right? I mean, hey, life's too short, man. I mean,
I don't like to miss Carol's live. I'm like, I was out doing, running some errands or something, and it's like I gotta get back by, and now I have the alarm. I set the alarm on my phone. I got the alarm set for your live on Sunday. I got the alarm set for Carol's live on Saturday, and So yeah.
It's so much fun that, it's part of we're all together and we're all like one big family. And honestly, um, I feel like, the tribe, if someone's down, we all lift them up.
Yeah.
If and it's just like one big extra family. And even though we don't see each other very often, like I physically have not seen Red since July. Physically.
Yeah, but we
But
see
it's
each
like
other all the
we
time.
still talk, we still talk, we're still, we go on and, we still end up communicating. So when we see each other again, it's like we
Mhm.
never, like,
Yeah.
had the distance away from us. That's the one thing good about being a nomad is because it don't matter how long you go in between seeing each other, we're all a big family. So it's like
Mhm.
you never stayed out of touch.
Yeah. Oh, I should show Dan what cup I'm using when I went up to Oregon.
Crater Lake National Park?
Yeah, I went to Crater Lake with Cargo Dan
Oh,
and
yeah.
RVing with G, Ron Sees America, and Nomadic Rat Pack. Hey, where is my rat man? I don't know. Well, Troy didn't make it. Troy lives up in Oregon. He didn't make it to the big blue lake. It was
Oh, that's
there
awesome.
was snow up there. It was May.
Yeah, they're like, "Nice mug."
May 2021.
I'm watching with my husband, Patrick, and I want him to see how nice you all are. I'm hoping he takes me to courtside in January. Honestly, you should take her to courtside in January. Okay, so if you
Yeah.
know the love, okay, here's the thing. If you know the love and all of that from Burning Man, okay, from Black Rock City, was it? Oh God, I can't even speak today. Okay, from Burning Man. Translate that without
All the drugs,
all the uh,
booze,
all the actual
wild,
freedoms,
wildness.
the wildness and the
How
fun
did
and all that, but we
I
have our
thought
own
about
fun.
that.
Okay, it's a more of a tribe that is actually, we watch out for each other, we stand up for each other, it's all about that because the group that we have, it's like drama free. We're done. I mean, we're all here together. We're all here helping each other. We all, get along, and that's what it's mean. You find your tribe. You find your tribe and you stick to it. So definitely take her to courtside because we're really cool.
Yeah. That's cool, Nancy. Yeah. I only see my best friend every couple years sometimes, but we have a bond like sisters.
hmm
Time makes no difference with us. 21 years of being best friends. That's cool.
I gotta tell you, Nancy, I have not seen my childhood best friends from high school. I had two of them. One from high school and one was like my next door neighbor. And even though I haven't seen them since high school, I have not seen them once. They are still in my heart as if we never even lost touch. So that's the best part. You make friends, and it's pretty much friends for life. Go, Patrick, go. Go,
You,
Patrick, go. Go, Patrick, go.
you do too. Oh, I guess I have to go see Dan too. So does Carol. So does Carol. Isn't Carol turning 70 in?
Yep.
Yep.
That's her
Carol's
big
turning
birthday bash.
70.
And
I'm bringing
Serenity,
a big batch of
yeah,
red velvet
Serenity, it's
cupcakes.
quartzsite, like the stone,
Like,
quartz, like
yeah,
crystal clear quartz site, Arizona. So it's not quartzsite, it's quartz
yeah.
side.
No, it sounds like that. That's
There
what I
you go.
also.
See?
That's what I thought at first. Also, though, Diana, that's the way I thought it was spelled.
Yeah, quartz like the rock.
So I'm
70
gonna
in
be making a
January.
lot of red velvet cupcakes. So I'll bring you some, Dan. I'll bring you some too. I'm making some for Carol.
Yeah, I'm unfortunately gonna miss her bash.
Yeah, you have to go back on the 18th, right?
I have to leave on the 18th because on the 21st, I'm heading off on a cruise with my sister.
Oh,
So I have to leave early, but I'm going to be there the 4th through the 18th. So I'm going to be there for a chunk, but I have to boogie on home, drop the car off, and then get on a ship.
oh,
In
poor
fact, I'm
you.
getting on a ship Friday. No, Saturday. I'm getting on a ship on Saturday in Miami.
I'll bring a lot. So I'm hoping to find a trailer that has a fridge freezer because that's what I usually do is put them in the freezer. So I'm going to be, when I get back next week, I'm not going to go live next Monday because I'm going to be in Philly seeing my my daughter Claire Bear and my new grandbaby Freya and my son-in-law. So yeah, I'm excited about that.
Oh, poor you on a cruise. Well, I'm still working though, guys. I'm just working from the ship, not from home. They don't
Oh,
have to
you'll be able
know.
to work on the ship.
Yeah, as long as I have Wi-Fi in my computer. So I have both. And I'm gonna bring my lighting kit and stuff so I can do my live and everything from the ship. That's gonna be fun.
Commercial drones. Are those bigger drones than the ones where you don't need a license?
I'm getting my
These
107 certificate for commercial drone. Ooh, those are the big ones.
sounds cool. Hey, there's AJ.
AJ is road tripping.
Hey, AJ, can I interview you when I get back from Philly?
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, come on, AJ. It's
Yeah,
not that hard, man.
I wanted to say to Diana that, so Diana, like this time when I'm going, I was gonna drive to Pennsylvania and I was gonna go see Diana because Diana's in that area. But I don't know now since I'm flying if I'll be able to see you, Diana. I don't know because I haven't seen my daughter in 3 years too, so I don't think I'm gonna have time.
Well,
But
and also the snow.
yeah, I
'Cause
don't know. I
you
don't
know
know.
what I mean? The
Yeah,
snow travel
it
kinda
kind of
stinks.
bad.
Nah, because Pennsylvania gets blasted between the Great Lakes and everything else.
When I drive there, like on my second visit to her, she just got in her new house. On my second visit to her in Pennsylvania, hopefully I can go see you, Diana.
Yay.
The time difference is a pain. Yeah. Well, tell me if I could go a little earlier, a little later, what would be better for you? Oh, thank you so much.
Aw, that is awesome. Yeah, have you written any for your
I haven't written
grandbaby?
a grandbaby yet, but I probably will. I have one. I'll read you one right now. I have one in here about my baby, Lydia, who called me on Friday, and I was so excited because I was out of touch with my youngest too, actually, for a little bit. So there's a poem in the Seven Story Tree, and this is about Lydia Ellen when she was a baby. Lydia Ellen. And I wanted a boy. I was bad. My bad. Lydia Ellen. Why did I ever want a boy? My Lydia is such a joy. She says mama and whispers please. She would be peace. She says Ian and Claire. Whatever they do, she replies, me too. She's a challenge, my little insomniac, but I would never send her back. She gives me kisses and hugs too. Lydia, I thank God for you.
Aw.
A cutie little baby with the big blonde hair and big blue eyes. And she was just such a character.
That is awesome. That's beautiful.
Yeah, I wrote I'm in the process of write that. So I didn't, that's the only one that's published. I wrote poems for my kids, um, all of them except my oldest. And so that's what I am doing right now. Actually, that's my project right now. I am writing a poem for my oldest child.
Well, that is
So, yeah.
good.
I don't know if Ian knows, and I don't know what if I can find it or where it is, but I did. I didn't throw it away. I'll have to write it again. But I wrote a poem about Ian, and I don't think I ever gave it to him. When my older son was going through some troubling times, I wrote him a poem and gave it to him. And then I don't know if I gave Claire her poem too, but I wrote a poem about Claire, my Claire. And yeah, so I do. I write about everything. And it's kind of therapy.
Everything's a story, though. Everything
Yeah.
is a story, and it depends on how you wanna tell it,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
that's basically writing, what writing is about.
Yeah.
You
And,
when
yeah.
I did my novel, and it's not
Yeah.
published, guys, I
You
swear it's not
found it.
published or anything. I did it for my entertainment because I was the one living this, you know, when you talk about, when I was talking about, bullies and things that I had gone through and how I wished I could be somebody else that I wasn't, and all these other things in my life, it was like, that's what I wrote about. It was the transition of realizing, you know what? No, I don't need to have anyone. I can stand on my own 2 feet.
Yeah.
And so the novel I wrote was, it was a fantasy. It was young adult, coming of age kind of a book, and about elves. But it was,
Cool. That's the kind
yeah.
of stuff my son loved.
So it was really interesting, that I'm like, oh my God. So I finished the first book and I'm like, okay. And it's like 1,000 pages. I
Wow.
couldn't believe it. Um, over 1,000 pages.
You
And I was
can publish it for free on Amazon. You know that? I get
like,
copies of this for like $2.79, and then I can sell it. But I don't, well, it's from 2015, but I didn't make that much. I want to find a real publisher for my next.
well, that's what,
Wow.
somebody's been, Simply C. Stacy's been like, I want to read it. I'm going to push you. And I'm like, I didn't think anyone would really be interested in it. Now, of course, my sister's a reader, so she read it. Like I said, I can't remember the last time I sat down and read a book, like physically read a book. 'Cause I haven't had the time. And this weekend, I actually picked up a book just to read it. It wasn't a school book. It wasn't a self-help book. It wasn't a learn anything kind of a book. It was just a reading, take me somewhere book. And man, the next thing I knew, it was like 6 hours later. Dang it. You get into the book and that's it. I said, oh my goodness. I said, you know what? I should reread my damn novel and actually, because I haven't read it in like 10 years. So maybe I should actually do that. Writing is so personal and introspective. I don't think I could do that. So congrats, you guys. Well, see, she's published. I'm not.
I'm not really published either. I just by the stupid ones who stole my elephant book, stole my elephant.
Oh,
Yeah, they stole. I want to get that republished, and I have stuff like in my head that I want to write, and I
mhm.
want to write about the story about my Airbnb because that was just hilarious. so much craziness. It sounds like I'm making this up, but I'm not, you know. And
Oh man.
so yeah, I need to find a publishing agent first, I think. And I am really wanting to find an illustrator to illustrate some of my poems. So
Talk to Nora.
yeah, there's so many possibilities. Diana's an artist, so Serenity Art Studio too.
Yep,
But
Serenity. Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure,
I
that you can
got
commission
another one
them.
today over at Diana's too. So it just depends on who's like interested and wants to do that and illustrate like some of them. And I think I'm going to put like some of my favorites. I think I'm going to put in red poems, although I have like another whole like book of poems. But it's kind of like doing a record, like musicians doing a record album and trying to pick like, do I want this poem in the book or not? Do I want this song on the album or not? You know,
A demo reel.
I'm going to take my favorite ones and from here, because like my storm one and my elephant one, and put those in red too. But I don't know. I'm still thinking on all of that. So
Cool.
I'll be in Levittown for a week, the 4th through the 11th, Diana.
4 through the Levittown.
Yeah.
Yep. So, I've just been right. I haven't written anything since I submitted it to the Amazon. They have a writing contest.
Oh.
So, and the grand prize is getting a publishing contract.
Oh, really? I didn't
Oh, yeah.
know that.
Yeah, Amazon's been having it every single year.
I didn't.
And it's you pick
I
a
should know that.
category. Yeah, you should check it out. Just do Amazon writing contest. And
Hmm.
it'll pop up all the things. So I submitted. I didn't even make the first round. So I was like, guys, piece of crap. Nobody wants to read and write. And they're like, no, it's probably really, really good. You just didn't choose the right section.
Mhm. Did enter mine in a contest. I don't know if it was on Amazon or not. But see, mine's from 2015, so I don't think I could enter that one. But
Still yours. What do you mean you can't enter it?
I did enter it in one. But
So,
I don't know. Is it published? It's already published on Amazon though.
as a self-publish,
Yeah, but I don't know if I could enter it in their
yeah,
contest.
but you've got plenty of others. You said you want to come out with a
Yeah.
second. Now's the time to,
Mhm.
dust off those and go for it, dude. And
Yeah.
and they have separate categories. It's not just like one thing. They have a
Mhm.
poem section. They have a young adult section. They have science fiction. They have fantasy. They have all the genres, and you classify yourself into a genre.
Mhm.
So check it out. You should. Why not? Hey, what's the worst that's going to happen? They don't like it. Okay, fine.
Mhm.
But that at least you get,
Yeah, I entered it in one, and I forget who it was with. It got an honorable mention, but
hey, then
yeah,
you should try. I mean, there's no harm in trying because what's worse is going to happen? They're going to say no. Well, you're no better off than when you started.
yeah, I will. I just have like, yeah, I just the stuff with the the publishers that I spoke out about
Mhm.
that stole my elephant book, my children's book. And they only had it for a certain amount of time. The contract was only for a certain amount of time, so they're not allowed to print it anymore. It's come back to me, I guess you could say. But anyways, when they had it and they were supposed to send me royalties, and they said I sold 4 copies. It's not like I think I sold 1,000,000 copies, but like, come on, I sold more than 4 copies. My brother, my sister-in-law bought 2. My daughter bought 1. So that means they're saying I only sold 1 copy. It was all over the place, Lisa. It was on Walmart.com. It was like, I'm like, what the heck? How did it get over there?
Oh, that scared
So
me.
sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm supposed to do a giveaway.
Oh, you're supposed to do a giveaway. Woohoo!
Yes.
Who's getting a giveaway? Who's getting a giveaway? Come on, honey.
Let me think of a question to ask them.
Ooh, question. All
Hmm.
right, y'all. Come on now. Yeah, if you haven't figured it out, I'm in Texas, y'all.
Yeah, I say y'all because I was in
Y'all,
30
y'all.
years in Georgia. That's why I say y'all. But
But it's not even funny because I spent like 16 years in New England. You think I would have a Boston accent or, or California. I was born and raised in the Midwest. Shoot, I had all of the four corners of the US. North, south, east, and west.
Oh, I got a good question for y'all.
Okay.
Who can answer me? Who knows? Who knows how many children Red has? Does anybody know how many children I have?
Mhm. I'm not saying. I'm not saying.
Does anybody know? Ah, Diana, you win. Okay, I went on Diana's channel. Now Diana wins. Diana's the first one to say it. You win $50.
50 $50. I was
You
like,
win.
I'm like, yeah, I know.
Congratulations. And then Turtledom got it, and AJ got it. Congrats,
Yay.
Diana. I need to get the little like things to play, like
Yeah,
the fireworks or
like
whatever.
what is it?
Oh, yeah, she doesn't. She needs to get those little things to play too.
It's the biggest thing for me. I am so proud of her because she is literally the quintessential non-techie.
Yeah, that's why she gives me hope. I'm like,
Okay,
wow,
and the
she's
fact that she is editing her own videos
Yep,
where she used to pay an
I see
editor
her.
thousands of dollars a year,
Yeah.
and she's no longer doing that. I'm so happy. I'm like so happy my course at least. And I actually got a comment yesterday um from somebody who says, "Oh my gosh, I had been looking at how to edit YouTube videos for a very long time, and then I came across your series, and I got to tell you, you are the everyone goes so fast, but you really put it out there, and you really explain things that I can understand. You are such a good teacher. Oh my God, thank you so much." And I'm like, "Oh,
Mhm.
yeah, there's two people." And I mean, I'm like, because my age and above did not grow up with technology. We did not grow up with technology, not like today. Today they have an iPad in their hand at 2 years old. Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't get a computer until I was 19. And even that, I was such a techie, I kept up with it. But most people are like, "Oh, that is, oh, I don't want my dad, I don't want to push the button and break anything." No, it's called the power, Dad. You got to put it on.
Mm.
But I wanted to help that demographic. So that's the reason why I created the series. I
Yeah.
actually love editing video. Oh, there's so much to do. I'm just going over basic. We're talking the basics. But it's enough to get a good looking video out there for somebody who has never done editing themselves. So, and I say to like the quintessential Carol, who I love her. She's I'm a Globee diehard, but she's non-technical, and she will admit it. But if she can do it, I know anyone can do it. Right, Red?
Yeah, if I can do it, anybody can do it. Yeah, so she taught the class at at the Glow meetup when we were in California too. Like that was like the first. That was like the
That was
first.
a trial period.
Yeah, that was like
You guys are my guinea pigs.
she was learning like what she was going to teach on the videos, and it was very good. And I liked that you made us do it. Like this is your assignment. You know, you're a teacher. You got to give an assignment because you know I learn by doing, and I have to do it to learn.
I'm gonna make a special, like, I'm thinking towards the end, okay, you've been editing these video. I wanna see your edited videos. And then I wanna make a collage as, like, the last, the last video. Make a collage of everyone's whoever sends in their video clip,
Cool.
and just make a nice collage with all of them as a thank you to, taking the course. I think that would be kinda nice.
Uh-huh.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that would be cool.
Because then they can see how far they've come. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I
that'll be
created all 950.
cool.
Wow.
That's a
Good
lot.
for you. Serenity Studio created all 950 videos on her channel. Woo! Including
Yeah,
many live streams.
I
See,
have.
I'm new. I'm close to getting my 1,000 subscribers and I'm close to getting my 4,000 watch hours. Just,
Eight. There's my
just a
baby. It's
Isn't he
8:51
cute?
right now.
He's such a cutie.
Yeah, Freya. Yeah, I asked her when I FaceTimed her, I was asking her about the name. And so it's a Norse god that has red hair. So I guess you could see that her hair was red. So yeah, I start at 8 Mountain Time, and it was 9 where Elise is at Central Time.
Yes, getting to be 10 o'clock. What time is it where you are? I'll do the math and sort it out in the I'll be in France this week and next weekend. Oh, good for you, AJ. Bonjour, bonjour. Cool idea. Thanks.
Oh, tomorrow. Congratulations.
Yay, 7 years on YouTube creating content. Good for you. I haven't even made my 1 year yet.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
made.
I'm too old, but hey, I'm still kicking it.
I did a whole year without like editing. That's why like I have 50,000 clips on my phone. I just would do it without editing. I
Yeah.
thought of hiring someone or asking my son to do it, but I could find anybody that was interested in doing that for me. So I was like, well, I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna have to learn how to do it myself.
There you go. Because the Carol's the same way. It would take her about a week to get one video done. She could have posted so many more content. And so, because the back and forth, the back and forth, the back and forth before she
Okay.
was ready for it.
Mm-hmm.
So it was nice to just, for her to just pop them out now. She just, there you go.
Yeah, like the more now I'm to the point where I put the words on there. You saw like my testing my blood sugar. I put the words on there like thank you, Lisa. I like was trying to, I
I was
learned
so
that much from you and then putting the clips together, but now I needed more stuff.
Well, I'll show you how to do in the ins and out, fading in and fading out, because if you look my TikTok, I did a bracelet video that you can actually see that it's going with the music, and then I focus in and it zooms to where my graphic shoo. And that was all done on, KineMaster. So,
Uh-huh.
okay, now I'm off to rest. I'm not for real. Oh, bye, Jay. Au
Yeah,
revoir. À tout à l'heure.
we'll see you.
Bonsoir. Oh, no, it's probably in the daytime.
It's morning over there, yeah.
I'm not,
So we got very
very,
frustrated customer with my channel. And this is now my last ditch effort to grow my channel more. Just yeah, you're just grow. What are you at? You're at like did I make you you can drop your links anytime if you're a mod, and I'll make you a mod if you're not a mod. I think you're a mod, Diana. Are you a mod? Let me see. Yeah, you are. Yeah, and AJ's a mod. You should drop your link too before you go, AJ. I can drop AJ's link.
Yeah, I'll be coming back on here and just subscribe to everybody. Why not? I mean.
Oh yeah, his videos are interesting. I just don't watch as many videos as I want. I could be on YouTube like all day long.
I know. I know. And I just don't
I
have the
really want to
time.
watch.
I get up and I'm on the computer at 6 a.m. for my job. And honestly, I kid you not, and I no word of a lie, I got off at 9 o'clock. No, 8 o'clock. 8:15. I had 15 minutes to make the steak.
There's Lori.
I ate
Hi,
for
Lori.
15 minutes and then I came here. Keeping up with Colorado.
How are you
Hey,
doing?
how you doing?
Well, I seem fidgety because like I have this pinched nerve in my neck and it's bugging me. So that's why it feels better like when I raise my hand. So I'm like, I have a question. I have this pinched nerve in my neck, you guys. I did this in 2014. I did it in
Well, did you go to a
2014.
chiropractor yet and get it released?
I want to go this week. That's what I said to my daughter. I was like, pray for me. I went to massage. I went and got a massage on Saturday night.
It's
But,
nothing. If it's a pinched nerve, it's between your vertebrae or it's between your shoulder blade. There's
it's
plenty of
this arm.
places.
When I first did it, like 2015 or 2014, I did it. In 2015, like my arm would start randomly falling asleep. This whole arm would just randomly fall asleep.
Yeah, you need to go to see a chiropractor
Yeah.
because you got to get realigned. Something's amiss.
Yeah.
Because
Something.
one time I
I
had,
slept on it, which was the problem.
I had a
On
pinched
this side.
nerve, and literally I had neuropathy on the top part of my hand, all the way up to from my shoulder to my fingers. And then I went to the chiropractor, man, and I'm like, "Whoa!" He adjusted me, and honestly, I was like, I could feel everything again,
Oh my
and I
goodness.
haven't
Yeah.
had the issue since.
I went to a chiropractor when it first happened, but my ex and I were separated, and like of course insurance didn't cover it. Really good chiropractor in Georgia. She sang in the choir with me. She was awesome. And I went to her one time, but she was gonna put me on this plan. She was gonna, fix it because they did the x-ray and everything, and they told me that's how I know what it is. And I also went to orthopedic. Doctor told me, it's a pinched nerve in your neck. Because when it first happened, my back went out. I never had that happen. It was awful. I couldn't move, and I was having muscle spasms up and down. It was my birthday in 2014. But so my ex didn't want to pay for me to see the chiropractor, and his insurance didn't cover it. So.
Hard day. Lori, are you okay? I mean, are you good? Glad to be here now. Better than late than never. I mean, hard day. I know you've been having some issues. You okay, girl? Oh, she's like, hello, everybody. No, she's been having little.
Yeah.
Brenda's like, hey, there's Brenda. Yeah, although I can't wait to get to the magic circle in courtside. Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
Wow.
My mother was only able to get pregnant with me because of finally getting a chiropractic adjustment.
Wow.
Back in the 60s. Yeah.
Yeah,
I totally agree with that. Because if you're misaligned.
Yeah, I'm misaligned.
It just whacks you out emotionally, physically, and everything else under the moon. So, I mean, if you get readjusted, you should be good.
In 2 weeks. I'm going to try and go tomorrow, though. But but they texted me and getting on my case because I haven't been to kickboxing in 2 weeks. And yeah, but it was weird though. I was thankful it got better on its own, but it's just like it pops up. And when I was in St. Louis, so it was last year, and I was sleeping on this awful trundle bed that Gladys has upstairs, and my arm started hurting. And I started freaking out because you know how like they say when you're having a heart attack, your arm starts hurting. And I was like, oh my God. And I'm like, wait. Then I remember
It's the right arm.
the arm that used to fall asleep. I'm like, it's that pinched nerve in my neck. And so what happened this time is, well, I got a new bed and it seemed to be fine. It's kind of soft, and because they said it was brand new, and they said, if I was having any pain or any trouble with it, that I could return it in so many days. And I think it's past that time. But but what happened was I was like, oh, I think my arm is getting better. Because I did do a video on it because I was doing a video with my weight, and I was like, I can lift with this one and I couldn't lift my weight with this one, and it was getting better, right? And so I only sleep on my left side because of it. And I was like, I think it's getting better. And I slept on this side. And so that's what happened. And now my back has been hurting ever since. And I was like, I'll never do that again.
Well, it's bizarre because you're used to sleeping on one side. I'm a side sleeper, so
Yeah.
I move constantly between my left and my right. I mean,
Yeah. I
I
used to
used to
do that.
constantly be on my left side, and I still do. And I try to sleep on my right, but I end up always waking up on my left. Sucks. Awesome that you're both on Red's Live together. Yeah. Except I
When I
forgot
got
my
a
cool
tea,
refreshing beverage. Ugh. How dare I?
got my hot tea. I get the cinnamon tea. It's good. It's called Harney and Sons Fine Teas. And it's cinnamon. It's really good. I was looking at the other day. I was like, this really tastes like it has sugar in it, but it doesn't.
Oh, it's just cinnamon.
It's really good.
Yeah,
Really good.
just remember to hit the like button, people. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, I don't know about you, but I
You've
have got
gone
to get
an
some
hour,
sleep. It'd be 10 o'clock for me.
and I didn't ask you 10 million questions.
I know. What'd you want to ask me?
So you've been doing your channel for a year. Well, we talked about the class. Yeah, I want to talk about that. What else did I say? We did talk about courtside.
Uh-huh.
I was like, we need to talk about courtside. We need to talk about the class. Okay, so
Uh-huh.
we covered it. We covered a lot.
See?
We covered a lot.
Whoa. What else you want?
Back, you guys. Oh, we talked about
I
your
mean, you
book.
guys can continue on talking, but it's 10 o'clock here. And for me, I got still about 3 more hours of work before I can get some sleep.
Yeah, I need to try to get I got to be on a normal schedule. So this couple days ago, I was like, oh, I can't keep staying up till 2 because it's like even later on the
I
East
know,
Coast,
right?
going to Philly. Yeah. So I'll be really messed up. So, yeah.
Celestial seasoning, apple, cinnamon, herbal tea tastes like sugar too. Yep. I'm going to have to watch it again after the live.
Yeah, you can rewind and catch the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, it's we've been like, we talk like friends. I think you already know about me. A lot of people that now follow Red. Hey, how you doing? Name's Lisa. I got Zeus. Traveling a ProMaster 2021 ProMaster City cargo van.
Mm-hmm.
Little itty bitty one.
Mm-hmm.
It's got about 25,000 miles in the first year.
Yeah.
Let's see. It was converted by Cascade Camper. We talked about that. Let's see
We
what
did
else.
cover a lot.
Huh?
We did cover a lot.
Yeah. I mean, we
I'm
covered a
pretty
lot.
new to this
I'm like,
interviewing
it's
people
been
too.
an hour. What do you think we were talking about?
Yeah, just shooting the breeze.
I know. That's the best
So,
part. Because it's just like we're just talking. Like I said, no matter, we haven't physically seen each other since July, but it doesn't matter because whether we talk on chat, whether we talk
Mm,
on Teams, whether we talk whatever, the tribe is where it's at. You got to find the people that you connect with and be able to be a nomad. That's that's where you got to be, because you got to find those people that you connect with, and that's going to be your tribe. So when I get a call at 1 o'clock in the morning, and my tribe would be calling me, and they're in the area, you bet your butt I'm getting my butt up, and I'll get you. No problem. I got you. So I'm paying for a day I get to meet you guys in person. Praying for the day.
yeah.
Hey, I hope so.
Yes. I'm still
And
over
it's, I mean, believe me, our paths will cross one way or another. Whether it be in courtside, whether it be out on the road, whether it me coming through and stopping by, because I plan on taking little trips here, little trips there. Like, I want to go to Yosemite. I want to go to
Oh, I'll go with you to Yosemite. I want to go to Yosemite.
when
So
I
I
go to
went
Yosemite,
by
but I
it.
want to go to Devil's Tower.
They were having the fun. Oh yeah, that would be
Devil's
cool.
Tower,
That's
I
up
want
in
to
Wyoming,
go,
isn't
and
that in
Mount
Wyoming?
Rushmore is close to there too.
I haven't
Yellowstone is
been to Mount
there.
Rushmore. That's on my bucket list.
That's why I
Or
said these are
Yellowstone.
like
Arctic
Devil's Tower
Yukon.
and Mount Rushmore. I would love, because you can stay where Devil's Tower is right there. Like, there's a free campsite
I had
close
a
to Devil's
dream
Tower.
about that place when I was a kid. It was
Well, come on, Close Encounters of the Third Kind is when, that's our
yeah.
generation. We're
I
like,
wonder if
wow,
it must have
mashed
been like
taters.
that or something. I don't know. It was crazy though. I had a dream.
But being able to see it in person, yeah, I want to do that. So I'm going to take those little trips here and there, you bet. But when I start hitting
Mhm.
the road in 4 years, oh yeah, is on like Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. We're the same age. Yeah. So that's when I'll be able to get money out of mine. We're okay.
I'm like, hey, I'm hanging on. I got 4 more years, and then I'm retiring, and then hitting the road. I'm Airbnb in the house. I'll be on the road for however long I want.
That's a good idea.
And then when I'm done, yeah, I'll have a management company manage the Airbnb, so I don't have to
Oh,
be
yeah,
gone.
that was great. That is
You know
good.
what I mean?
I was like, we did rentals, my ex and I, and then like he like dropped the ball and he wasn't like, oh God. He just made such a mess of it. And then I ended up doing it and it was such a hassle and we had bad renters and it's like it really gave me a bad. There's Lindy. Hey, Lindy.
Hey.
Um, and so I have such a bad taste in my mouth about that
But see, there's
I
a
was like,
difference
I'll get a
between,
management company if I ever rent out.
yeah, it's not even renting. It's Airbnb. It's 1 or 2 nights, 3
Yeah, I
max.
did it. I
You
did
know what I
Airbnb
mean?
in my home.
Oh,
I
you
did
did your,
Airbnb
oh
in my
man.
home, but I wouldn't do that again either because you're having strangers into your home, and that's how I got with the guy that wanted the green card, and then I just got so paranoid after that because I
Yeah.
blogged about him, and then he called me trying to scare me, I think, and yeah,
I'm
and then I
like,
was
look,
getting scared because these men in Atlanta were trying to book my Airbnb, and I'm like, nope, 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 because I'm like, Muhammad's sending you to kill me. Nope, nope, nope. And then I'm just like, I quit. I'm done.
yeah, I'm just
And
having a
then my
management
house is paid
company take
for.
over when I hit the road and let them deal with booking it. When I want to come home, then I block out that week, tell them it's not available, and then I stay home in my own home or whatever. And then hit the road again and put it back up on. The best part is, I have a shed on my property too, so the things that I'm keeping or that I don't want, whatever, I just put it in the shed. No big deal. I lock it up, everything, we're good. And then, they have access to whatever. I don't care, but the management company, and
Yeah,
it's all, insured and things like that. So I'm like, I'm all right with that as long as the management company does that, because then that'll pay my mortgage when I'm on the road. And then after 3 years or however long that I'm on the road full time, I'm able to just say, okay, thank you very much. You made money. I made money. I kept my house. See you later. Bye. And I still have my house.
yeah, yeah. And I wouldn't want to. I would maybe rent out. a house, if I bought a house again, but I would have a management company do it, so I wouldn't have to hassle with most of the things. And then if I did Airbnb, I do it like you're saying, have them, they're staying in it, I'm not there, because like I was like, their hostess, and I was, I'm just like codependent.
Yeah.
Let me take care of you. I'm cooking. I had cupcakes for them. I had I would make cupcakes like once a month. I got sick of them myself. That was good for me because my sugar's too high. So I got sick of them. I would make
Privileges of the chef.
yeah, red velvet cupcakes and carrot cupcakes.
Oh
And
boy.
I had regular guests. I had traveling nurses that would come regularly. They loved my Red's Airbnb. That's another one of my books I got to start and finish. Red's
I'm gonna tell
Airbnb.
you, I mean, it's Airbnb has its nightmares, trust me. But
Oh
like I said,
yeah,
having
definitely.
having a management company just deal with all that crap. I mean, yeah, I gotta pay them, of course. But if it's enough to pay the mortgage when I'm on the road, I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? That's all I really want out of it. You know, and make sure that there's some left over for, the blown water tank or something, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
That's great.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
AJ,
My
everybody keeping in
friend
Colorado.
in St. Louis area, she bought a house like wherever she was stationed. So like, well, I don't know that she bought one in Texas, but she has one in uh, Valdosta, or maybe it's Savannah. No, Valdosta, Georgia, and now she has one up by Scott Air Force Base
Mhm.
up there. And she does the one. Well, one in Georgia she does herself. I think she's going to be sorry for that. But they kept on hassling her, so she's like, "Why don't I just manage it myself?" And I don't know that that's going to go good with her, but I would have stayed with having the management company. One, they don't bother her with anything, but the other one that was managing, I think the one I don't know which one of them, but they were bothering her all the time, so she started managing herself. I don't know if it's gonna work out for her though, because she's really uh I don't want to kind of like just goes along kind of she's I try to tell her she's codependent like me, but she won't listen to me.
Mhm.
So, and I'm just like, they're going to be walking all over her soon, I feel like. But, anyways, hopefully not. But hopefully I'm wrong about that. I don't know.
But she'll wake up one day and she'll realize.
Yeah.
Trust me.
And
I
that was
just
my problem. So, like, I'm saying, I see it because I was that way. And that was my problem with
Yeah, me too.
people saying late, oh, give me one more week or blah, blah, blah. I finally had to learn to get mean, a little mean, and be like,
Mhm.
well, if you can't pay, if you
You
can't
gotta go.
pay this by next month, you need to move out.
You need to leave.
Yeah. And I had to be the bad guy because my
See
ex
ya.
do it. He really dropped the ball, and it was just such a big mess because, and he was the one that wanted to do that. He was the one that wanted to rent him out. And I wanted to sell the smaller house that we were renting out. But I'm glad now that we didn't, because I needed that house, because I didn't realize we were going to get a divorce, and then I would get that and then sell it and be able to buy my RV and all that. So it turned out good. Turned out good.
Anyways, I have to get
Yeah.
going because I still have some work to do and it's like 10:15 here.
Oh, you got work to do. Thanks so
I still got
much.
about 2 more hours of work to do, so I'm like, before I get some sleep
Mhm.
tonight.
Oh, okay. Yes,
So,
we'll have to let Lisa go.
I'm gonna go, guys. I think you guys you can stay on, you can still chat with your
Thanks.
group, everything else, but
And yeah, I'm probably
I gotta hit the road. I gotta dash on out because I gotta dash back to work so I can get this done and get some sleep tonight. Because he's gonna be all over me tomorrow morning if I ain't
oh my
done.
goodness. All right. Prayers for
All
Lisa.
right, everybody. Mwah. Thank you so much. And
Bye.
my
Thanks,
favorite
Lisa.
saying is, hey, stop dreaming it, start living it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys later. Love you all.
Bye, Lisa.
Bye.
Thanks. That was fun. I think I'm going to probably sign off too because my back is hurting me. And remember what I always say, pray for Red. Red will pray for you. Thanks so much for coming in. I appreciate it. So good night. Love you all. Bye.